We were told only days ago the complaints about Sydney's rotten trains and buses are rising. Now commuters will have to fork out more for the misery, with prices going up from next year. State political reporter Josh Murphy is at Wynyard tonight. Josh, this will be hard for many people to swallow.
Well, Sandra, it's a relatively modest price increase when you look at it in isolation, but expand it over a year and travellers will notice the difference. Now, the Transport Minister is promoting the fact that the rise is lower than what the pricing regulator wanted. But commuters we've spoken to today say the service isn't anywhere good enough to warrant paying any more. Maybe it was all the bright decorations, but it's not often you hear a politician taking pleasure in putting up prices.
I'm really pleased to be able to tell our customers that fares will only be increasing by CPI in the new year.
Almost, but not quite. An adult Train 1 single rises to $3.80, up 5%. And the same ticket in a weekly jumps $1, a rise of 3.5%. Both well above inflation, but blame that on the ticket machines.
Well, we've done what's been done in previous years, so it's CPI plus rounding up, and it depends on the system we've inherited because of the vending machines.
Either way, commuters aren't keen about coughing up more for the journey.
If you're on low wages, it's not fair for everyone.
I don't think it should. No, it's not warranted.
What we see today is a government that is continuing to force commuters to pay more for poorer services.
While the government's hiking transport fares, it's also crying poor. Today we found out the state's bank account is a whole lot more empty than we were told it would be at budget time. The forecast deficit was a whopping $1.89 billion, but we're now well over $2.5 billion in the red, the worst deficit in 20-odd years.
The fact is, Mike Baird is still on his L plates.
Revenue is generally up, but so is spending.
We are aware of those challenges, but I am certainly not alarmed.
The result comes despite the stamp duty take exceeding expectations. Now, the developments around the budget position will likely be used to justify spending cuts over the next 6 months or so. The Treasurer isn't ruling anything in or out, including cuts or even raising taxes. Sandra.
State political reporter Josh Murphy, thank you.